Materiality is really at the center of my practice. So materials are what I'm most interested in, and like the different processes, the transformation that they can undergo in order to change into something else. I use a lot of different materials in my practice. Painting is always at the center and it kind of revolves around that. My name is Gala. I'm a multidisciplinary artist based in London. Some of the paintings I've done in the past have involved like deep frying in tempura, making paintings out of sugar, and also my most recent work is extruding paint through silk. That's what I'm focused on at the moment. So I was always interested in exploring like the back of the canvas. The paintings are all made in reverse. So when I work from the back, the light is passing through it, and I use the light as a guide to actually tell me where to create the strokes. One of the reasons that I use silk is, first of all, for its translucency. It permits the light to go through. And the other reason is that it's actually very, very strong, but it can rip really easily. This element of like risk and jeopardy is something that's really interesting to me, because every time you push the paint through, like you do have to use a certain amount of force, but the sort of like peril of it being able to rip, the potential of it being destroyed is something that's really interesting to me because of that kind of paradox between fragility, but also like kind of like boldness. What I love about it is the fact that the paint integrates into the textile in this way where it really feels like a tapestry. So fur in the EQT installation was a really important part of those sculptures. I think it's great that there is so much variety in that installation, because it's like a snapshot of my studio, I suppose, like moving from one medium to the next. And the two sculptures, like it's so unexpected. And for me, that element of like surprise, the unexpected, is really important. So I think for the staff that work at EQT, it's probably like to see like bright orange fur is probably the last thing that they think they'll see on a Monday morning. I think I want people to feel that the person that made these objects has this kind of freedom and like unbridled creativity to be able to just use materials in different ways without feeling that they need to stick to a formula necessarily. I want there to be a new energy that's brought into the space through that, and through like the differences in materials and like the different processes. I think that definitely sparks curiosity.